What it do, my precious lovelies? How are you guys tonight? So, I got a question, man. Why do people gravitate towards negativity? Like, what is it about negativity that's so attractive? Like, real shit. And it's in all ages and forms. Like, I don't understand it. Like, if you got somebody that's somewhat positive or slightly positive or try and keep it encouraging you and tell you positive shit, or you know that if you sit down and have a conversation with this person, like, is more positive and beneficial to you versus surrounding yourself with people that ain't got your best interests at heart and that's like helping you to do the wrong shit, like the shit that's negative as fuck. Like, it's not who you were before you met these motherfuckers. Like, what is it that attracts, like, negativity? Like, I try and understand this because it's like, I don't know, man. Like, I just be wondering, like, this is why this conversation's in the dark, you feel me? Like, this the shit that runs through my mind. And pardon thee for the language if you are someone who is a minor on my channel that's subscribed, okay? But like, this is just real. I'm real and I'm honest. Like, and these are my honest thoughts about a lot of stuff. But like, why is it that you gravitate towards negativity? Like, even in friendships and relationships, like, this motherfucker could be like mad opposite of you. Like, I understand the whole like opposites attract, whatever, but it shouldn't be that much of an opposite to the point where like shit is like bad. Like, you not happy, you always aggressive. Like, if you around negative energy for so long, like, you start to become it unless you're a person that can block that shit out and like try and stay true to being positive and being happy, because positivity and happiness go like hand in hand. If you're not happy, you're not positive. If you're not positive, you're not happy, you know? And I get that too, because like what happiness looks like for me may not be, what I'm saying, what's happiness for you. If happiness for me is like, what I'm saying, going and my happiness is like going and sitting in a corner listening to music, eating McDonald's. But that's like viewed as something negative to somebody else because that's their views on people not doing shit with their life, or what I'm saying, like, it's their negative view of it. But their happiness or the things that they like to do is go to the club or a bar and sit and drink all damn day and try and drink their feelings away and make it seem like they having a good time all the time. Like, how is that, what I'm saying, any different? Like, I get everybody has point of views of difference, and that's cool, but like, sitting and drinking all day is literally negative. Like, they're called spirits for a reason, you know what I'm saying? Any spirit that you in when you go drinking, that shit's gonna come to the forefront. And I've seen it so many times where that saying of like a drunk tongue speaks a sober truth. And it's like, but it shouldn't have to be that way for you to be who you are, but it comes out more harshly. But not only that, like, generally your actions when you drink for the most part is negative. Even if you having the time of your life, you ball, like, what I'm saying, having a fucking ball, like, the results of that shit is usually negative. Like, you don't remember what happened, you black the fuck out, you know what I'm saying, or like, you just feel hella horrible that next day or that next morning or within those next few hours. Like, it's a negative, like, but we as people attract ourselves to that negativity. And it's just a question of the mind, like, why is this attractive to me? You know what I'm saying? Like, what makes this negative thing so attractive and makes me want to do it, you know? And that's just my, like, question in mind, like, why or what is it about this this thing or this person or this, you know, place that makes me like so drawn to it, you know? Like, I don't know. That's just like a question that weighs in my mind, and like, probably, you know what I'm saying? Example, like, social media and what you do and how you do in social media. Now, you could be, and it happens in so many cases, especially lately with all these raced raced killings, basically. You know, you can be hardworking, intelligent, you know what I'm saying? Good, come from a good home, black person, and the videos and the photos that they choose to go and find to paint you in a negative light is the ones where you got photos of, you know what I'm saying, yourself throwing up the middle finger and you got a joint hanging out your mouth, your pants sagging, this, that, and the other. And it's like, I'm not saying don't be you, but it's like, that's always the first thing that they're drawn, like, you know what I'm saying, people are drawn to. Like, they don't want to see or share the positive. And it's like, why is that? You know what I'm saying? This person was much more than just, you know what I'm saying, what you see in this photo or video or whatever. And people can change, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the times people change. And it's like, I feel like that's a major thing, especially like with people of color. And it's not just African Americans. It's, you know what I'm saying, you have your Hispanics, your Asians, your Arabs. Like, the first thing that these Caucasians trend to draw to is to find the negative. They want to find like the bad. Like, why can't people find the positive? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because just like there's that in all those other races that I mentioned, there's also that in Caucasians too. You know what I mean? Like, that's just in people in general. Like, it's I don't understand it. It's like you would rather throw throw out there the negative stuff about this person, but not the positive. And the only ones that's throwing out the positive about these people half the time is their family because they done spent days with them. But even then, sometimes you have people that like to switch up and be like, "Oh no, you know this motherfucker wasn't shit." You know what I mean? Like, who are you to say that I'm not shit just because I don't appeal to the masses and I don't do what you would want me to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I can work my 9 to 5, but when I'm off that, when that 5 o'clock hit, you feel me, and I want my relaxation, why can't I spark a joint? Why can't I take a shot? You know, relieve my stress. If that's what, you know what I'm saying, I choose as my vice to be my stress reliever. Like, you know, and like I said, when you post those type of things, it has an effect, and it's stupid because that's the first thing that people go to look at. Like, You know what I'm saying? Why are we so drawn to negativity? Um, Another example, like relationships. Like I said, I understand the whole concept of complete opposites, but your opposite shouldn't be that much opposite that, like I said, your your whole vibe and attitude and aura changes because you're drawn to this. You know what I mean? Like if I would, like I'm a simple, chill, laid back person, and for me, like if I get with somebody, like I'll be honest, like I don't care too much for the whole gangbanger lifestyle. Like it's just not me. But if I was to choose somebody like that, it's like what in my head like clicks and goes off and be like, yo, this motherfucker's mad attractive. Like the actions and the things that you're doing is like mad attractive. I don't understand it. You know what I mean? Like that's just not me. And too often like we get caught up in that, and then we get caught up in situations that put us further down the negative road, so then that's where people see you, and nothing beyond that is like because you're attracted to this negative, like you become that, or it consumes you and compels you sometimes. And it's like you you have to hold on to that little spark of hope and happiness and positivity that you are, if you was that before you got involved and attracted to your negative. You know what I mean? Um, Maybe I'm rambling. I don't know if this video gonna make sense to people. Whatever. Y'all know me. I just, like I said, I just say what's on my mind or what I'm thinking at the time. That's why these conversations in the dark are what they are. Conversations in the dark. The thoughts and questions or situations that you feel in your, like, you know what I'm saying, that everybody has these thoughts about but nobody really wants to talk about. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just like where I'm at with it. Like I have, like I said, millions of thoughts and shit that run through my mind that be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, what is it, you know what I'm saying, that attracts you to that? And if you are a person that's um negative, like, or you do negative things, you know what I'm saying? Do you do them, like, if your actions and the things that you do and the person that you become to become negative, like, what triggered it? Was it, you know what I'm saying, because of negative experiences growing up, or was it just negative experiences being by your surroundings? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times your surroundings can have an effect on you, but you shouldn't let that be the excuse or the reason. And it's easier said than done. I totally 100% get it. It's easier said than done, but if you know in your heart of hearts and mind of mind and soul of soul that, you know what I'm saying, you're a positive person, like, try and spark that, keep that little spark of positivity and hold on to it, because going down the dark roads and dark paths, like, you end up losing yourself so bad and so much that it's crazy. Like, you don't even recognize yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to encourage anybody that's going through that, because I mean, especially with this pandemic, yo, like, honestly, I could understand, especially over these last 2 3 years of having to deal with this, like, it can put people in a super, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be the most happiest person in the world, always the most cheerful, whatever, and having to be in your thoughts. Like, sometimes your thoughts can kill you, like, and the joy that you possess, because you're constantly thinking of the situation that you're in. So I get it, you know what I'm saying, as to how you can go from being that positive to that negative and how you're drawn to it. Because, I mean, I feel like everybody in the world right now is still in a negative space. Like, for those that are trying to make it positive for themselves, good, kudos to you. If you haven't got to that point to where you're comfortable and okay with, you know what I'm saying, yourself, and mentally, physically, emotionally, you know, try and find some spark of positivity, whether it's gardening, listening to music, writing poetry, going painting, going ski balling, like whatever it is. If you a person that like to play pinball, hell, go find a pinball machine. If you can't find one, find a pinball game on your phone, on your laptop, on your tablet, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Try and spark that positive within yourself, and keep up with that activity or people that are positive, and change that narrative of, you know what I'm saying, letting the negativity consume you. Because everybody is capable of greatness, and everybody is greatness. So, like, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and spark that positive in you. If you don't have it, find it. Whether it's, like I said, listening to music, cleaning, whatever. If my videos help, cool, great. Inbox me on my social medias. If you have me, if you know me personally. If not, you can always write a comment under my videos, and I will get to you. And if that's what you want to do, and start a friendship, you know what I'm saying? Like, for my friends that I have personally that's close to me, lately, for the past like 2 weeks, when I get up and I'm getting myself ready for work and whatever I'm doing, I will go on Instagram and find stuff that like cracks me up. Or if I can't find nothing, my friends send me stuff, and we be like talking about videos, and like just like that little spark of having a morning laugh. You know what I'm saying? Even if you laughing at stuff that should not be funny, it's that spark of positivity, and trying to have a good day, and trying to be push forward, and trying to be successful mentally and emotionally, because it's hard to be a positive person all the time. But in having just that little bit of spark, like, it can push you to better thoughts, push you to your thoughts of the future, whether that's a near future, or, you know what I'm saying, a couple years down the road. Like, start putting stuff into emotion for you to gain your independence, or gain your happiness back. Okay, I'll make a deadline for this. I want this and this and this to be done. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't get it done by these deadlines, just know that because you put in the effort to at least try, then that's all that matters, is trying. Like I said, I understand with this whole pandemic, man, a lot of people have lost their lives to suicide, to being murdered, because the environment that they in is toxic, because they're you know what I'm saying, stuck in this environment with a toxic person. Like, it's crazy, it's so sad. Like, because in my city, like, it was crazy. Like, after the first, what, like, when we shut down, it was so heartbreaking and sad and crazy to me, that the amount of teenagers that committed suicide. So, like I said, man, find that spark of positivity, no matter what it is. Like, as long as it is something positive, yo. Like I said, find some music, listen to a corner, because you never know what's going on at home, especially with these young people. And people can say what they want about me, and I feel how they feel about me when it comes to like working with teenagers, because my job, are generally surrounded by teenagers. But what people don't understand is my life dream and goal was to actually like help teens and be in a position to do that. And I'm not saying that I'm in that position necessarily. However, I take the time to be, or try and give that feel of a big brother, mother, sister, cousin, auntie, whatever you want to put me in in the category of, because I know not everybody has that, and it makes me feel good and it makes me feel proud because, like, some things that these teens can't get off their chest with their family, because when trying to have conversations like that, the parents or whoever is so aggressive, and it's just they're constantly dealing with aggression around them. Once again, a negative energy, that they want to sit and have conversations with me. Like, they look forward to having conversations or being around me. So I greatly appreciate all the love, especially for the ones that I work with. I appreciate you guys so much, and I can't thank you enough for being the young men and women that you are. Even for the ones that are older than me, like, it's such a family bond once you're there. You know what I mean? And for those that have been with me working, whether you've been there 6 months, a year, 2 days, whatever, man, I'm always open to being somebody that, you know, you can talk to. And I may not seem approachable at first, but once you get to know me, like, I'm totally 100% somebody that you can talk to, or I hope you feel comfortable enough, if you're not comfortable enough, to have that at home. You know what I mean? Because I understand it, even with my own, like, I do not have kids. Just a disclaimer, I do not have kids. Um, but I do have kids in my life, like my nephews, nieces, you know what I'm saying? Once again, the kids that I work with at work, like, so I understand. And I just want everybody to take a spark of positivity, no matter what it is. Even us as adults, like, we are all in this together. We're all trying to push through this together. We're all trying to find our way of, you know what I'm saying, trying to be the adults, but also still being that vulnerable person and kid that you was before you became an adult. Because some of us adults had to be adults before we were even out of the double digits. You know what I mean? So for all of us that's trying to have that spark of positivity, I hope that you find it. And I understand that this video is like one of my longest videos, so I do apologize, but at the same time, it's something that I feel that's on my heart, and I feel like it's something that somebody out there needs to hear. And I respect people's religions and whatever. So I just have this mantra that I say. It's not necessarily a prayer. Well, it could be considered a prayer. It can be considered a mantra, however you um, put it out there. But um, today, there will be no negative energy, entity, people, places, thoughts, things, words, or actions in any way, shape, form, or fashion, seen and unseen, known and unknown. I pray you protect me, myself, my family, friends, and loved ones, and touch the minds and hearts of my enemies. Um, so try saying that, and hopefully, you know, make it your own version of how you want to go about saying it. But, like, I just pray that for the for all of those that watch this video. Once again, like I said, I understand this is a long video, so you may not want to watch it, but um, please just try and find that spark of positivity and be connected to some type of positivity. And um, let's everybody push through. You know what I'm saying? Like, let us all be alive. That's the goal, is to be alive, because some people right now are dead, and it's not necessarily, you know what I'm saying, in a physical sense. Some mental or emotionally. Just get that spark of positivity back, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, become alive. Because like I said, I understand over these past 2 years, it's been tough on everybody, and it's emotionally, mentally, physically draining to have to be in a situation, but we're all in it, you know. We're all in this pandemic. Make sure you guys are constantly washing your hands, hand sanitizing, when you shower, make sure you shower, brush your teeth, whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? Even something as simple as those tasks for those that deal with depression and anxiety, like, try and get yourself to push yourself. Hey, today I'm going to take a shower, I'm going to listen to music, I'm going to read a book maybe, or go step outside for 10-15 minutes and just try and enjoy the sun, and start to get that hope and positivity back, and bring yourself to being the you that you want to be, not that you used to be, but that you want to be. You know, these situations and things have changed us all, and the only thing that we can do is move forward and try and be who we need to be. And it all starts with us. And if we don't have that little spark, then find it in some way, shape, or form or fashion. Just find it, but don't let it be a negative spark of drugs, alcohol, because it's going to, like I said, lead you down to a road that you don't want to be on. I That is not something that anybody should want for themselves. And I know it gets hard, but find that spark, that positivity, please. This is a plea for all human kindness. Like, it's too much negativity in the world. Why do we want to continue to push the negative when we can change the narrative and push positivity, man? But that's my thoughts, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Um, if you do not have me on my other social medias, just look me up by name, Precious Nelson. Um, yeah, so one love, guys. Be safe. Take care of yourselves and your mind, mentally, physically, emotionally. Take care of yourselves, please. One love.